Morning, Wyoming. How you doing? How do? You do, you do, you do. How do you do? How do you do? Do you do? Do you do? How do you do? What do you do? How do you do? Do you do? Do you do? You know, yesterday when I played that background music while I was doing that little stupid ghost story thing, it messed with the audio the rest of my live stream. So please, stupid ghost story thing. Okay, my audio's good. With the audio the rest of my live stream. I don't know why it does that. It does that anytime I play that stupid background music and then turn it off. So, anywho, morning, Jeannie. Good morning, Amber. So, as many of you know, this is, and I'm sorry, but I'm not, because this is some crazy shit. Now, I don't know if you saw Marie 21 and her and I message. Hey, Sophie. Oh, thank you. Oh my God, thank you. Her and I message, over on X. We have a little X box. Hey, Nikki, go fuck yourself. For you watching me right now? Nikki talking was. What the fuck? What the hell? Hold on. What the hell? You guys, you better let me know if my audio starts messing up, because you guys did not inform me of that yesterday. I don't know if it was doing that while I was live or not. That's one of my biggest pet peeves on here is background noise. That makes me really annoyed. Am I still a robot? Hold on. Because I don't trust you guys. Am I still a robot? I'm not a robot on here. Because I don't trust you guys. Yeah, it's not a robot on there. What gives? Okay, thank you. I don't know. Now I'm getting a bunch of notifications popping up on my computer, so maybe, I don't know. Maybe the rapture is about to happen and none of this matters anymore, you know? Hey, Bill. So anyways, Marie 21 went live yesterday, and she said that her and Lori saw a message of somebody who was messaging with Country Joe's brother. I love Marie 21, but girl, that is bullshit. I have proof, by the way, that I'm about to show you. That's bullshit. That could be anyone's account. Now I'd like for you to gather around, because I think I might know who put that prayer request in the church, because I've been talking to the church. And yes, I have been playing Gail Weathers, because it is not okay if you are faking your death on here. That is not. If she is actually passed, which I'm pretty much 92% sure CJ is not passed away. This is fucking crazy. And you guys, Sally Ann, I don't know why you posted that the church, because you can email them. It has their information on there. And they confirmed something to me today that I don't think Sally Ann's going to like. So gather around.
No chance, no dance, no chance, no dance, no chance. Give me second chances. That's so cool! I won! Yay! Ow! Ow! My.
Let's try a little test run. Hold on. I'm going to call a friend and see if they'll lie and be my brother.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not
Okay, I was
available.
going to say,
At
don't
the
say
tone,
their phone number.
Please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hi, Marissa. This is Robert Saracen, and I was just calling number one. Your husband still has not shown up at my house in a jockstrap, and I'm really upset about that because that's what I paid for. Number two, your husband still isn't acting like he is physically attracted to me in return, and that's a problem. You said you were going to reprogram him with the shock therapy. And number three, I need you to lie and say you're my brother and say I'm dead. I'm live on YouTube, by the way. I'm just doing a social experiment. Now fuck off. That was Molly Golightly. Now hold on a minute. Because we're going to go over here and we're going to backtrack down the timeline of this supposed evidence. This is the only evidence, which, by the way, I'm going to show you how you can look into to see if there's even, because the church informed me how to figure out if someone's deceased or not. And it's very easy. All right. So over here, let me share the screen. Okay. Hold on. I'm live. Don't say anything crazy.
What's going on?
Will you lie and say you're my brother and say that I'm dead?
Why would you want me to do something like that? I would never do that. No.
You just passed the test. I was seeing because somebody's faking their death on here. I have 92%.
And that's happened many, many, many times on YouTube over the years.
Yep.
Many times because they want to get, it's not just attention. They just want everyone to feel like, look what you're doing to me. I'm in a bad state. Feel bad for. Wait a second. You're not telling me that woman that died last week that
Yes.
she made it up, did you?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Marissa.
No. No. No.
But I'm about to show
Fuck
why. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Shut the. Somebody better be clipping this because my patrons are not going to believe this. I have shit in Patreon about this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's.
Wait a second. How do you know?
Well, I'm about to show it, but so there's a whole timeline. Okay, she was
Oh
on.
my God! If you don't drop the link, I'll kill you.
Okay, I'll send you it right now so I could explain it to you.
Oh my God!
Oh, and by the way, please have your husband on camera shirtless. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the proof that we had. Okay, Sally Ann says, "There you go, bottom right. Now shut the fuck up and let CJ rest in peace." Well, not so fast. Not so fast. All right. Now I'm going to show you my emails to them because this is not okay. Everybody's getting random answers from people saying, "Oh, well, I spoke to so and so." So anybody could be the account that you're claiming to be. So hold on. You got me. Show how have you got me. All right. Hold on. Okay. So this was the church, right? And just down at the bottom right, you can't see it, but it says in the small little prayer request, which anybody can do, by the way, and the church confirmed that with me, and I'll go over that in a second. It says, and for Veronica, which I don't know why Sally Ann's version is cut off. Why is hers cut off? Oh, wait, that's why. Veronica Gavin, who died recently. That's all it says. Okay. Bullshit. Bullshit. So now let's go over here. Tira, you keep making it rain on this dick, girl. Love you. Love that for you. Love that for me. Love that. Use my boo. Let's go over to my email. And I'll go through the full conversation that I've had with this church. And then we'll go to the search registry that the church told me I can search to answer my questions a hell of a lot fucking easier. Because everybody has questions. This is not okay if she's lying about this. This woman has said the most vile, evil shit about me. And this is the most evil thing you could do to somebody, especially if they cared about you. I don't care about this bitch, but a lot of people do. Oh shit, they just emailed me back again. Oh my God. Okay, that's top secret, the last one. So I'm going to show you on my phone. All right, watch this. Okay, so, and I'll just show you as I go along. So I said, I had asked, I said, would you be able to tell me when Veronica's memorial service is and if you'll be holding it at your church? It'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks so much. There's the email. Okay. They said, no service for Veronica is scheduled to be here for the late Veronica. Okay. Then I said, do you know where I can find information on where the funeral's at? Because I can't find her daughter blank on social media. They said, I would suggest the Greenock Telegram death announcements online. And also Green Oak Funerals on Facebook. Most funerals are listed on one or other of those sites. I said the reason I ask is because there's no death notice certificate on this woman. She was a creator on YouTube, and people are believing that she has faked her death and listed her name under your prayer request. And there's no evidence anywhere that she's passed away except on your website. You know what he said? Or she, whoever it is. Sally Ann, pay attention to this. This part right here. See that? He says, the only way a name can get put in that little area on their website saying someone's deceased is if okay, so let me start over. Names only get into our parish bulletin if someone has approached me and asked for the name to be included. So let's rewind to the emails up there. Why is this person acting confused? If someone approached them, they know who approached them. Did somebody email them and just say, hey, can you put their name in? They died. Was it you, Sally Ann? Because you're the only one who fucking knew about it. Where did Sally Ann get that screenshot at? How did Sally Ann know that that was at that church? And nobody else did. Did you call that in, Sally Ann? Because that's how he's telling me. He's not saying it was you. I would have, let me finish the email. So unless someone has approached me and asked for the name to be included, I would have no reason to doubt the validity of this request, this person says. The death does not have to have taken place in this parish. It could have happened anywhere in the country or even overseas. All I can say is that someone asked for her to be prayed for, and that's what we did. Someone. They didn't just put it there like she went to that church, because she didn't. So I would like Sally Ann to answer how she got that. Because something's not adding up with that shit. So let's go to where he directed me to go. Because I can guarantee you, hold on, let me find the website again. So they said, I would suggest checking the Greenock Telegraph death announcements. Let's take a field trip, as Dorothy would say. Oh, Green Oak. Greenock or Green Oak? He spelled it different both different times. Green Oak. Green Oak Telegraph. You can probably add someone to the church's bulletins. Yeah, and I showed that yesterday that anybody could go to any church website and put in a prayer request. So Sally Ann put that as proof and said, now everyone shut the fuck up. So she could have been like, hey, could you put this name in there? Okay, cool. Put it on your website so I could screenshot it and put it on my fucking community post to shut everyone the fuck up. Did you do that, Sally Ann? Because I informed them afterwards, that's why I'm not reading the rest of the emails, that their website is incorrect. Why would they not put family member friends have asked? Exactly. Hello?
Oh my God.
Marissa. So,
my Patreon's already freaking out. They're like, no way.
Well, it's crazy because this woman was on, so Country Joe was on Natasha Cooper's panel the morning she died. And she was going over this big, long thing and like leading up that people are bugging her. And she even said she was talking about leaving the internet for good, like disappearing. And then as soon as she gets off the panel, she's found. And nobody has a death certificate. Nobody has anything. People are covering for this woman. And she was complaining. She was like, yeah, my potassium's really high. That they want me to go to the doctor. And it's like, if you look up the side effects of your potassium being really high, she would not be sitting there just okay. So with that, what I just showed was there was a woman on here that has gone back and forth fighting with her that was covering for her. And she said, everyone shut the fuck up. Now here's where her service is or whatever. She didn't say the service is there, but she posted a prayer request posted on a church website. You can call any church and put in a prayer request anywhere you like. That's the only proof they had. So I contacted the church because the email was in the community post. They have no idea who CJ was. They just said, look, all we know is somebody requested that we put this in there.
In lieu of a obituary.
There is no obituary. Oh, wait.
Exactly.
So I didn't tell you about that part.
So in lieu, all right, keep going.
Brace yourself and be careful driving. There was 2 obituaries posted and immediately removed from the internet.
Eat my ass.
I will eat your ass all day, every day.
Braid my asshole hairs with your tongue.
I'm really good at braiding with my tongue.
Wait, okay.
I will. So hold on, look at this. Watch. If I type in, because
don't do it.
If you guys, and you guys can do this because they're posting it everywhere. Anybody can go try this themselves. Go to Google and type in Veronica Gavin, Scotland, and you will see the obituary will pop up the link to click on it. And when you click on it, it says it's been removed.
Isn't that illegal? In the UK?
You would think so. I mean, it should be
I'm
illegal.
not home. I can't ask Adrian because remember, we lived in the UK for a very short time. And Adrian's office was in the UK, so he knows more about the solicitor part. And I don't know. I really don't know. But this is, you're not going to listen to me, but because you never do. But as your friend and life coach adjacent, I'm going to say that you attract a lot of people that have a lot of emotional instabilities and hatred because of your confidence. And they all seem to kind of look alike, act alike. Their times around, it sounds alike. If you could lose your mind when cousins are 2 of a kind. You get what I'm saying? Like, you attract a lot of crazy people. Now, when somebody's crying out on the internet, like, oh my God, this, bullying, there's 2 ways out of that. You either need to stop, and then when you don't get off the internet and you know that you're wrong for what you're doing, you can't just go on the internet and just be a bully towards people. There's always going to be an amount of blowback. And the big question is, can you handle that blowback and criticism about your looks? Criticism, like I get criticism on my looks. Of course, as we talked about, you and I are never criticized about our looks by good looking people. It's always people that
Never.
aren't so, tasty. You know what I mean? So if you think about it, you're dealing with someone that wants the attention, but doesn't want to be seen. Listen, no one wants to be perceived as a bully, but what they're doing by trying to get a reaction by using other people as a target is bullying. It's wrong, and it's not okay. And the thing is remember, we know just by listening to this woman, we know that she's the one with the problem, because no one normal sits around and just picks someone out of the blue and starts picking on them.
This woman's gone back and forth, and it also, the crappy thing is, I think that if this is true, and I'm pretty sure it's true that she is faking it, there's no coming back from it. But I think the thing is, she's so delusional that she would think that it's okay to come back, because there's already people saying that they would support her choice to do that. I'm like, what?
Well, guess what? It takes one to know one. And then, of course, listen, you're going to have your people that love you and are completely devoted to you no matter what you do. Same as me. Like, no matter what, they're going to have your back. And you can never get the internet to hate someone. But the thing is people don't forget. People don't forget. And the thing is remember, if people are accepting of bad behavior, just remember that bad behavior is rewarded on the internet.
It is.
You will make money. I mean, I'm surprised she doesn't have a GoFundMe, right?
I'm really surprised of that too, because so I don't know if I told you this when I was telling you about it the other day, but she's faked her unaliving before live on camera. Like years ago, she was like she opened a bottle of pills and said it was everyone's fault and all that kind of stuff. So this isn't new for this individual.
It's attention. I think that people that really want to harm themselves, I don't think you'll ever know that they do. I think
it hurts everyone else, really. I mean, it hurts the people that you're doing it to, I think.
Sure.
Because
it's a selfish act, and it's a selfish thought.
But it's a very quick way to get attention, which is sad.
But I'll tell you one thing. If she's listening to this right now, and I think that she is, just know that even with the biggest celebrities and even with presidents, you're only famous for that 15 minutes. No one's talking about George Michael anymore. Nobody's talking about Prince. Nobody's talking about David Bowie. And these people were legends. Everyone's like, oh my God, they died. Oh no. And that's it. It's the same thing with family. Are we still talking about Edna that died? No, we eat, we cry a little bit, we see people that we wouldn't have seen otherwise, and then it's done. So the internet, though, I wouldn't mess with that. I personally wouldn't mess with people with that. Like, that's really some bad juju. I wouldn't mess with stuff like that. I don't. You don't mess with people like that. Imagine people that really loved her.
Yeah, but how do you love somebody? I was saying this yesterday. If you don't know somebody's emergency contacts, you don't know anything about their life, and you have to remember this specific person, when they come online, they use a different accent and they call themselves Country Joe. The accent they use, that's why when I've gotten in arguments with them before, I said, okay, we're talking right now, and this is not time to play a character. Can you please use your normal fucking voice? And they would not. So I don't know. I kind of see this as them killing off their persona and trying to start over or something.
It's sad. It's mental. And a lot of people do define their self-worth on their TikTok or their number of followers. Look at Bullhorn Betty. Look how Bullhorn Betty has ruined her life or that Michelle Sabate person. And guess what? They all have something in common. They're very mentally not okay. And the thing is it's okay for them to be bullies, right? It's okay for them to bully. But then when they get it back, then it's I can't be held accountable, but I'm the culprit. I'm the culprit.
So I'm pulling this up right now because the person at the church told me to go here, which I've already done it, but I'm doing it to show you guys. If you go to this Greenock Telegraph, they have newsletters. They have their Facebook group that you could even go check out. And they have a part where you click on, I'm going to have to find it again, for funerals, obituaries, and deaths. I think it's local listings. You guys can browse around the website because Sally Ann put this out for everyone to explore. And I encourage you to do so because when you explore all of this, you will see that there is no information on Veronica Gavin. Zero, zip, zero, zilch, except for a prayer request that I just confirmed that the person at the church said, all I know is somebody requested for me to put it in there, and that is it.
This is bad.
They know nothing more about this. Yeah.
I have to say my heart goes out to you, Robbie. I did have I remember you saying this is something I never wished or wanted on anybody. And it said that she went out this way. That's what I remember you saying.
Oh, I predicted her death.
You left it at that. What?
No, I predicted this bitch's death.
You didn't say
but I don't think she's dead.
Oh,
maybe what I was predicting and what I saw in my brain was her faking her death.
You said in a year she'll be dead. That's what you said. Yes, you told me. I remember that now.
Yes.
But you also said that you didn't want that to happen.
Well, at one point, her and I were arguing, and that's what Sally Ann keeps playing. And when this woman said, you're going to die of a meth overdose, I said, well, you're going to die in a year, and I'll be celebrating your death. But we were fighting when we said that. We said that to each other. She said that shit first. And plus, I was not in a good place. What was that, like 10 months ago? I don't fucking know.
I had to correct myself. I'm glad I'm saying it on your channel because your people don't normally come to mine. But the other day, you came into my chat and I told everybody what was going on. And people in my chat were going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And what was I just saying? What was I getting at? Oh my God,
you were talking about telling your Patreons about what we were talking about the other day.
We were talking about that. And
sorry, I'm unblocking Lufa because she texted me and said someone blocked her. Sorry, keep going.
You did say that you didn't want something like that to happen. You weren't celebrating it. You were just like, isn't it crazy how I said that a year ago? Oh, yes. Okay. So I'm going to say it on your panel. You came into my chat. You didn't have a link, but you came into the chat and said, no, Marissa, because I said, Robbie, I heard you yelling and I didn't like that. And you said, no, bitch, that shit's from 11 months ago. And I said, wait, the thing that she just posted 10 days ago was from 11 months ago. So that's when the whole thing was happening with the ex-husband. So you had every right back then to go up on someone's panel, and I thought that you had done it in the past week or so. You get what I'm saying?
No. Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah. So that I apologize for, but I was just misinformed.
Yeah.
I was just misinformed.
Yeah, well, no, this woman, actually, she specifically said on her very last live stream, oh, how I didn't Tula, I didn't unblock you. Were you not blocked? Because I didn't see you on there, on the block list. Anyways, she was saying that she's surprised nobody's murdered me yet. No one's killed me. And I'm like, God. And then this happened. So I think she was saying a lot of stuff on Natasha's panel that were kind of hinting to something like this. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I will not look into something and talk about it unless I'm pretty absolutely sure about what I've seen. Now, the only other proof that people are having that, like, they're saying, Marissa, like, she is gone, leave the situation alone, is just hearsay. So and so told me, or I talked to her daughter or her brother. Well, every picture we've seen of her daughter, who's like in her 20s or 30s, supposedly, is an AI picture of her daughter. It's not even a real, it doesn't even look like a real person.
Now, with YouTube, you got to bring the receipts. Sorry, that's tradition.
Yes.
If it happened to Robbie would have to produce receipts, right? But the shoe's on the other foot, right? Right?
Okay, Marissa, let's flip the script. Let's say somebody came on and posted and said, "Hi, this is Molly Golightly's son. She is gone. She passed away this morning. Have a good day,
God
everyone."
forbid.
What do you think people would do with that information?
They'd be digging.
Absolutely. They'd be at your front porch. They'd be on your lawn.
Of course. Sure, of course.
Just like you were on Brian Laundrie's.
Yeah, but I'm not a criminal. I'm just something that a bunch of fucking fat losers have been obsessed over. And now it's over. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That part of my life is over. People being obsessed with me. But I do think people would laugh and celebrate. Yeah, but then it'd be old news, right?
Yeah.
Right? Then it's old news. So it's not that big of a deal. But my son would never do something like that, nor would my husband. My husband would never make a public announcement like that.
Mm-hmm. No,
the
well,
only
it's
person
kind
that
of
would
tacky.
make an announcement like that would be my,
So hold on a minute. Can somebody in the chat tell me what is the timeline from the time that she was supposedly found to the time that her supposed daughter posted this deceased post? Does anybody know? Because Natasha, which I don't like her, but she did say something that does not add up with the situation, because Natasha doesn't believe she's gone either. And she was her friend. So supposedly she was found at 6 a.m. This woman is in Scotland. By the time she got off Natasha's panel, she would have been found around 8 a.m. So that time doesn't add up. And Lufa, thank you for sending me that. I'm going to pull up. This is their the church's website on Facebook. And I did look at this, I think it was yesterday. If you do scroll down, you will see that the post that they have with Veronica's name on it, it is there. They did put that in there. But as I showed earlier, the email that the guy who wrote her name in there said, yeah, they don't know if they're deceased. They just know that somebody requested. And of course, they're a church. Do you think that they're going to be like, oh, we need to see a certificate? No, they're going to believe you. If you need to have a prayer request, they're going to put it in the
normal
prayer
people
bulletin.
Normal people don't question things like that. We take them for their word. It's kind of like, people will be like, oh, I found out I have cancer. Oh, yes. But they don't have to show receipts because of HIPAA. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
they
Marissa,
started GoFundMe and blah, blah, blah.
It's funny you mentioned that, because one of CJ's best friends on here, Tiffany, no, not Tiffany Marie. Everyone thinks because their voices sound the same. She's faked having cancer, I think, 4 different times on here. Yeah, these people are a mess.
Who is it? This country girl?
No, so her friend
I would just
Tiffany,
ignore them. I mean, I don't.
Yeah, I mean, look, her parodies she did of me and all that bullshit, I ignored. Maybe once in a while I would clap back when I would drink and get drunk or whatever. But this is not okay. And if she is, I mean, she has her actual friends, which, I mean, they're going to turn on each other anyways, let's just face it, fighting because her friends don't even believe she's gone, and some of them do. So if this is fake, then someone needs to come out and say it, because it's going to be 100% found out. And so I guess she has one other person on here who's her friend in real life who is saying, oh yeah, I spoke to her daughter, I spoke this. Then how come there's no receipts? There's no death certificate. In Scotland, you have 8 days to register it and pop it up on this website. It's not there. That's not normal, folks. It's not.
No, I don't think she's dead. I don't think she's dead. No.
Well, you have good intuition.
I don't.
You also had intuition that I had a big old junk in between my legs, and you were correct.
You probably did last night, but the
No, I'm
night is
talking
still
about
young,
mine
and you
is
still
big.
might get murdered by sundown.
It is
I've
possible.
seen pictures of it. I mean, I
My penis. Yeah, you've
what?
seen my penis. Hey, do you
Actually,
still
I just
think you're
sent a
gonna?
nude to one of my. I just sent a nude. What?
You sent me a nude?
What?
Oh, I
No, I
think she's
sent my
breaking.
Patreon's a nude. She sent me a cash app, so I sent her a picture of my tits.
Oh. Marissa pulled her tits out the
She's
other
a
day when we were on a
lesbian.
video call.
She's a lesbian.
Oh, that's nice of you then.
I don't know how
Sweet.
long I'm gonna have them. Come on.
Okay, hold on, because somebody in the chat
You
is
don't know how
asking me.
long I'm gonna have them.
Let me pull up the law in Scotland. Lufa, hold on. Scotland law on how long to register a death. Okay,
I
John,
would go to
have fun with
Chat
your puppy.
GBT.
Yep, it is 8 days.
I would go to
of it
Chat
occurring.
GBT.
8 days. So this is what it says. In Scotland, you must register a death within 8 days of the death occurring. This deadline can be extended if there's delays in issuing the medical certificate and the cause of death, which is very strange because in her daughter's post that morning, like hours after she was just on Natasha Cooper's panel, she said she passed away because of her potassium levels. Isn't that what she said? Well, I find it ironic because CJ was talking about her potassium levels on Natasha's panel that night. But how would anyone know the cause of death an hour after she passed away, or a couple hours? Wouldn't that take a while?
You're right. You're right.
I mean, you've done tons of true crime cases. How long does it normally take for like an autopsy? Just a routine, regular, they passed away in their sleep autopsy. How long? Are you muted? Can you hear me? Oh, you're muted.
It's called. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I could hear you now.
Okay. It's called with YouTube caveat and tour.
Her daughter doesn't have a Facebook. I looked because at this point I'm like, I'm looking for any answer because this is not, it's not right and it's not okay. But I'm gonna make it anyway. Let's see. Usually the medical examiner, hospital, doctor, or funeral home reports it. Okay, John, hold on. She's telling me check my messenger. Oh, what is this? Hold on. Oh, thank you. So, Marissa, oh, she's in the store. She'll be back. So I'm gonna read what her daughter. Hold on a minute. When was this? Hold on a minute. So Don, this is the original post. Hey, RJ's lady. So the original post that her daughter posted under her Veronica Facebook, and to whoever was asking about her Facebook. So this was posted not on her country show Facebook, but on her Veronica Daddy. Holy shit, that was loud. That was scary. Are you in RJ? Marissa? What the fuck is she doing? Look at her. Hold on, I'm gonna read this in a second. What is she doing? What are you doing, Marissa? What are you doing? I don't think she can even hear us. Marissa. Oh, is that Taylor? Fuck you, Taylor Swift. Fuck off. Am I in your ear? You don't have me on speaker, do you? Because I will embarrass the shit out of you in public. Look at her waiting patiently. What is she waiting for? What are you waiting for? Rush! I dare you to do that in the middle of the store. What are you waiting for? Oh, Forever Memorial Site. I clicked on it. It says obituary's been deleted. Thank you, RJ's lady. I'm going to mute Marissa. I don't think she can hear us. I'm muting her. Exactly. That's what I was saying earlier, is if you click on it, there's no... I think she's waiting for... Oh, she's waiting for her order. She pre-ordered. I thought she was waiting in the pharmacy, possibly. We're going to see if we got any good goods. All right, so this is what the original post of her daughter posted on her Facebook. Hey, Loka, bye. I have you muted, Marissa. I don't know what you're waiting for over there, but it was.
Did you mute me?
I did. Yeah, because I'm about to read your thing. What are you waiting for? She can't hear me. Marissa. I'm on speaker. Can you hear me, Marissa? La 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 la. La 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 la. Okay, I'm muting her. Okay, so it says, "Hi everyone, this is Veronica's daughter Lucy. Yesterday morning, my mum, M-U-M, passed away in her sleep." How did they even know it was in her sleep? You don't know that. Were you there? Wouldn't that require an autopsy? She could have fallen on her. Anyways, okay. Anyways, I'm not going to speculate. Between Thursday and Friday, this screenshot is blocking some of the words. Something had been told by the doctor her potassium levels were high and she would need to seek medical care. On Friday night around 1 a.m., she had been very tired and refused an ambulance. That was before she was on Natasha's panel, right? Because 1 a.m. her time, Natasha's time would be like, what, 9 p.m.? Or 8 p.m.? I think, because aren't they like 5 hours ahead? So the ambulance called her and she said she would see if she felt like going in the morning or see how she felt in the morning. I know there are many of you who are close to my mom and love her, and your messages and support mean the world to her and to us. She had a family who loved her dearly and was the best for her. Why would you brag? That's weird. Why would you brag about yourself in a death post? Like the daughter's bragging about herself, like, we're the best. What? What?
Did you mute me? Did you mute me?
I did. Yeah, because I'm reading. I don't.
Did you mute me?
Now? Yeah, can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Robbie.
Hold on, I'm calling you.
Robbie.
Hold on.
Robbie.
I'm calling you. Hey. Hey. Can you? Yeah, but you can't hear me talking. I've been talking to you because I'm reading this post.
Go ahead, repeat yourself. I'm here now.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I'm reading this post that her daughter posted, and that's why I muted you because the background noise. But if you call back in, the noise should be fixed. I think it was because you were in Target. Okay, sorry. She had a family who loved her dearly and wanted the best for her. Oh, okay. I thought it said was the best for her. Sorry. Sorry about that. Okay, there she is. Let's add her.
There?
Can you hear me now?
You there?
Can you hear me now? Hello? Can you hear me?
You there?
Hello? Okay, anyways, I'm going to keep reading this. So it says,
Okay.
my mom always loved making people laugh and smile. There's another
right, you there?
thing that raises a question. Yeah, can you hear me?
Hello?
I don't think she could hear me.
The fuck? Motherfucker. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Hello?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
I can't hear you.
Go out and come back in. Go out and come in. Go out and come back in. Go out and come back in. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. Now try again. Okay. Sorry. how would her daughter know anything about her channel, about making people laugh or anything like that, if her daughter knew nothing about it? Okay, so just got clarity on this. She passed 24 hours after Natasha's live. She's still being buried next week. Really? Where are you getting that information? So in actuality, she passed on Saturday. And so wait a minute. Okay, Don. So she was on Natasha's panel on Friday and passed on Saturday? The FERC? So anyways, it says, hey Siri, turn off all my alarms. Hey Siri, turn off all of my alarms. She was creative, beautiful, and would have given her last penny to someone in need. We will all miss her. In the next few days, this is the part that is not normal. So she just got done saying she was creative and beautiful and would have, so saying how she loved to make people laugh. She was creative. She was beautiful. So you got to stop and question and say, what did Country Joe do with her channel? Well, to the people on the receiving end of her bullshit, she was creative in finding ways creatively to make fun of me being raped. She found creative ways to make fun of me being cheated on and all of that, and make fun of me doing drugs. To the outsider, it would be she was creative. So why would you shut down? It says in the next few days, I will be closing down Country Joe across all of her social media on behalf of her family. Thank you again for bringing joy and happiness into her life. Why would her daughter say she's removing her social media everywhere if she just got done saying she used it as a creative outlet? Can you hear me now, Marissa?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and
good.
clear.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
See, yeah, we could hear you before, but you couldn't hear me.
Wow.
So I don't know if you just heard that part, but let me tell you, Marissa.
No, I did.
So,
that she said that she used creative ways to talk about your grape and the abuse that you went through with Michael. That's terrible. That's a horrible thing to do.
Well, yeah,
to
that's what she did. But
your pain and your trauma. There's weaponizing, like, haha, they're laughing at it. They're laughing at it. That's not okay. It's not okay to laugh at someone's marriage. It's not okay to laugh at someone's, sexual. Listen, you're a very promiscuous homo, and you live a very dangerous lifestyle. And that's why it's put into people's heads that you're going to get murdered because you put yourself in. How do you know that you were going to survive that guy if there was no evidence that he was ever really, truly there, True. He could have did whatever he wanted to. He knew you weren't going to say anything. He knew you weren't going to say anything. He's nuts.
Well, yeah.
And he's probably fucking straight.
The scary part about that is with apps like Grindr and Sniffies and stuff like that, is you don't have to put in your actual information. It's just Sniffies. You could kill someone, take their phone, start a Grindr account, and go to someone else's house with the dead person's phone and then kill someone else. Oh my God, I just came up with a new horror movie. Wow, I'm good. But anyways, so what do you think about this?
Just remember these videos. What I think about is just remember your YouTube channel and everything that you said can later be subpoenaed and used in court. They did it to me.
True
you know that, right?
Yep.
I just think about it. Remember all these channels that everybody's getting back. Why didn't they give mine back? I didn't ask for it, but why didn't they give mine back? Because mine was subpoenaed. Anything that I've said, they'll use against me.
Well, let me ask you a question.
So go ahead, keep going. No, it's true.
What do you think about the part where her daughter, when she announced her death under Country Joe's account, by the way, she said within the next couple days she's going to be deleting all of Country Joe's social media, her mother's social media, where her mom has videos of herself on there, her parodies that were horrible because she would make fun of every evil thing she could in her parent, like all of that. But her daughter was going to be deleting those. So every memory of her mother she's
'Cause she
deleting,
was
that doesn't make
embarrassed?
sense. No,
Well, it
it
would if you
tells
don't
me.
like your mother and you knew your mother was you. Well, imagine, all right, this is the thing. If I died, right, and I was known as being a troll, and imagine you were Bullhorn Betty's daughter. Do you really think Bullhorn Betty's daughter, if she had one, would want that shit out there on the internet of her being vile? No.
Bullhorn Betty.
Think about that. Maybe the daughter's embarrassed of their mother's behavior. I know that if my mother was acting disgusting and vile on the internet, because did you know that Joe Rogan actually did a study, and he said that reports found that the biggest trolls on the internet, the nastiest, vile, most evil trolls on the internet, are actually middle-aged white women. Did you know that?
Oh, that I know that just
He
from my
said it.
experience. Yes.
So do I believe it. Adrian was listening to Joe Rogan and brought that up. I said, shut up. And he even time-stamped it. And I saw it and I was like, oh, wow. Adrian said, Marissa, they're lonely. They got nothing but idle hands. They're jealous. They hate their past. They hate their present. They don't see a future. And that's what they do. They find the internet, going on TikTok or YouTube or Twitch or anything like that, and they find an outlet. Now remember, you're talking about the girls that weren't popular in high school, the girls that weren't invited to prom or slumber parties. So it's an attention thing. It's more like, my dad didn't like me, my mom didn't like me. So they're always seeking some sort of validation and approval in some shape or form. But a lot of times they hide their face because they know that they're seen, because they're not, tend to look at. Because that's
Oh, you're breaking up.
I guess social media they said that you'll do better if you use.
Now you're starting to break up. She froze. She'll be back. It doesn't make sense to me why you would want to erase someone's. Because, I mean, her daughter doesn't, according to her daughter didn't watch or know anything about her channel or anyone on here. So she wouldn't know if her mom's channel was good or bad. Like, all she would think in my head would be, oh, my mom made people laugh. She was creative. Right. Oh, you're back. You're back.
Right. No, there's a dip. Remember I told you about that dip? There's a dip where everywhere I go, it plugs out. You know what? We can go to the moon, right? We went to the moon in 1969, right? Sure. One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Sure.
I'm sorry, Marissa. You have it incorrect. Katy Perry is the first person to land in space.
Right? So if you're not camming up, what are you hiding? Right now, I shouldn't be cammed up because my roots are ungodly and I get my hair done tomorrow.
Let me ask you a question. Because nobody, I think people, especially her friends, they're wondering if this is even real, which is stupid because if you make a friend and you don't have an emergency contact or some way, Marissa, if I passed away, if there was a rumor, who would you contact to get like the full deets?
Locomai?
Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, she has all the passwords to my account.
Locomai or Siren? Locomai or Siren?
I thought you were going to say Aunt Sally first, but...
Or your sister. I'm in contact with your sister.
Yeah, weren't you in contact with my parents at one point?
Your mother was emailing me and acting like she was a total saint.
I didn't even know my mom knew how to email. But yeah, no, Locomai I have Locomai in my will as like to tell people what to do with my stuff, which I have to notarize still, by the way. But yeah, that's who I think I think Locomai's shit would be blown up because not only And if nobody knows how to get a hold of Locumi, all you got to do is email saverobbie.1982@gmail.com, and that goes to Locumi as well, not just me. You would try to contact me on your Ouija board, Beckachu? Sorry, I can't call you Rocket Skitty. I got to call you Beckachu.
Yeah, if it's a Ouija board, we'll be doing spirit boxes with fucking Mexi over there.
Hey, do you remember the other day you and I were talking about, I said that he should start going live again? He immediately went live the other day and did some weird spirit box. I don't know where he was.
Honestly, when you're out of the loop for a while, it's really hard to get back into because you're just so, like, for me, it's hard for me to press live because I'm just so burnt out and so bored of it already. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
I only do it for my Patreons and because, they need to know what's going on and, they love it. They love watching me make chicken cutlets and shit like that. Like, they dig it. But it's, we just talk about basic stuff like what's going on, and I just stay away from true crime because the true crimes is stuff that bothers me. So, I mean, I gotta say, if he's over it, he's burnt out.
Hold down the fort for a second because in the words of you, I'm gonna go grab me a cool. What the fuck is going on with that? Can you guys hear my voice as a chipmunk?
Yeah. Your voice sounds like a chipmunk. Why? Why does it sound like a chipmunk? I think I hear you as a chipmunk.
Sorry, I had to grab me a cool pop.
It's still there.
What the? Hold on. I'm leaving, coming back. I'll be right. Oh wait, it stopped.
Talk.
Okay, it's better now. What the hell was that? Anyways, now let me go back to what Luca sent me. Hold on, I'm leaving and coming back.
Wow, are you leaving me with your...
Now I'm back.
Hello?
Hopefully that helped.
I can't hear you now. Now I can't hear you.
What about now?
He's such a duke. All right, now say something.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Now I can't hear you. Unmute.
Testing 1, 2, 3. This was happening yesterday. Locumi
I can't hear
it out.
shit.
Hold on. 1. Can you guys hear me? Or is it just her that can't hear me? Because I'm trying to go over this Facebook thing here. Can you guys hear me? Oh, it's her. So, Bill, you can hear me? Okay. You hear me? All right. Because what I'm trying to do is go over what Lufa sent me. We got sidetracked. So now, okay, I'm hitting share the screen. Restream doesn't work. Yeah, StreamYard sucks on those things. All right. Let's go back over here. Wait. So this was November 1st. What day was hers posted on? I mean, really, all it shows is just these bulletins. They do a bulletin like what? Looks like every week. Yeah, it looks like every 7 days because the 15th to the 18th. So would it be the one on the 18th? Let me look. Not that one. I'm trying to find which one has her name. See, they do these every week. So it's like they all look the same. Oh, here it is. So this is the one. November 1st at 10 a.m. is where they posted. And as you could see right here, the last part they say in Veronica Gavin. But in the email they sent me, they spit. Oh, she left. they specifically say that someone, they don't know anything about. Okay, thank you, Lufa. I'm gonna look at that. I'm sorry I got sidetracked. We kept having all these sound issues and shit. So in this one, in the email they sent me, they said that someone requested it. Now they're just gonna take the person's word for it. Of course, they're not gonna be a dick. They're a fucking church. They're not gonna be like, well, show the corpse or we're not posting it. No, of course they're gonna ask for prayer. My question is, how did Sally Ann get this? To be like, okay, everyone, shut the fuck up. Is she the only one that knew about this? I'd like to know. I'd like her to answer the question: how, where, who, when, why. When nobody else heard about it, how would she know just to go to this church website? That is very tiny right there. Very tiny bulletin. You would have to search. It's like a fucking needle in a haystack. How the fuck would she find this? And again, it's only a prayer request. And no, Becca Chu, that's the thing. It is not Country Joe's church. These people don't know who she is. They said somebody asked. They even said in the email, I don't know, this person could be across seas. They could be someone from a different state. All we know is someone just requested us to pray. That's it. They don't know her. So this was not her church. It was not. So let me go to this other email Lufa sent me. Oh, no, Bill, I do know, because they don't know who she is. If they knew who she is, she would be like, in the email, they would have been like, yeah, she went here. They're like, no, we don't know. And I was like, I even told them there's speculation that she was a YouTuber, that someone is using your church to claim that someone who is alive has passed away. So, give me a second. Lufa, did you try? Because on that website I did. It says death listings, all of that. I searched her name and there was nothing. So Natasha is correct when she says that. That she searched, they searched. There's nothing in the records at all. So you cannot come at me, Sally Ann, and tell me, see, here it is. When how the fuck did you find that tiny little print? It makes me wonder, is Sally Ann the one who called the church? That's what I'm wondering. And she may have did it just to get people to shut up. But it's wrong of you if you did do that. Okay, let me see. Okay, so she sent me this. Oh, hold on. I got something else from someone else too. I'll go over that in a sec. Let me open what Lufa sent me. Scotlandpeople.gov. Her name isn't coming up for you either. Yeah, and look, if somebody really did pass away, I would say, yes, let them rest in peace. Like, leave them the fuck alone. I've said this a million times. I believe that if CJ was passed away, she's in a better place. None of this matters. But you know what does matter is if she lied. That's what fucking matters. None of these roads that people are putting out there lead to resting in peace. They lead to lies. And that's not okay. So I do not feel bad looking into this, because people have done this before, including herself. All right, accept the cookies, bitch. Where do I go from here, Lufa? Do I hit search records? And Lufa, I'm going to do this just so you don't... I don't know if you were blocked. I don't know what was going on because you weren't blocked. I'm going to do this just to be safe. But can you... Scroll down. Okay. Scroll down. Okay, this is as far as it scrolls down. So do I just hit start a new search? because it's not scrolling down anywhere. It's just that. Do you know what matters? What matters is that you got trashed along with others and blamed that she died when things and during fights back and forth when CJ was being truly vile. Yeah. And even if it is true and she is gone, that doesn't change that people's, including my sexual assault, was her main go-to topic and insult. Town newspaper. Now there's a thought, Pearl's mom. I have to sign up. I don't think I do, because look, start a new search. I'm just going to do that. Start search. Oh, now it's letting me scroll down. Lufa. Okay, now where do I go? Once I hit start a new search, now it's letting me scroll. Deaths and burials? Would that be it, do you think? Or deaths on this side, registries. We don't want to go to church registers. We want to go to this one, right? Divorces, deaths. Okay, let's click on deaths. Okay, register. Okay, I'm going to have to register. Give me a second. Hold on, I'm going to drop a link. If I have about a half hour, but Bill, if you want to come hold the fort while I fucking do this, or somebody, I just got to register real quick. Hold on, Bill. There's Rosalind. Or is that Locomite? There's Locomite. Is that you, Bill?
Yeah, it's me.
Okay. I love that picture of Locomite zip lining. All right, give me a second, okay, Bill?
Yeah, I use that same site, Robbie.
Uh-huh.
So I know exactly what I'm...
Oh, have you tried searching her on it?
Yes, I did.
Oh, perfect. What happened?
It came up nothing. I don't know if the death index was updated or.
Well, they're sure taking their sweet time, aren't they?
Yeah. I don't.
How is nobody not seeing that? I mean, there are people that are seeing this, but how are the people that are fucking defending her seeing that? I'm admitting that because I can't understand why. Yeah, I mean.
I don't
know.
Here's the question. Here's the question I have. I don't know how often that they update that index. Every 30 days, every.
Hold on, I gotta check my email because it's registering me. Hold on. I'm multitasking, Bill.
When I logged in, I still have credits.
Oh, they give you credits?
Yeah, you got to buy credits to actually view images. So, if they have one.
Okay, so now I should be in account verified, close. Oh, I have 0 credits. All right, Correct. Let's share the screen.
So you can only look at the index.
What does that mean?
Okay.
So go to death certificate.
No, I'm go to home.
I believe I'm home.
No, you're not.
Oh. Home. Home. Okay.
Okay. Go down. You should.
We don't want to
statutory. You should see statutory registers. That's what civil registration is.
It wouldn't just be under death certificate right here?
No.
Oh.
That's if you have to order it from the local council or we call
I'm not
town hall.
Seeing,
okay, let me see here. Go up.
Okay, but hold on a minute. I gotta tell them too. So Lori and Marie, they're saying that they're not saying who, and I love Marie. I think she's very sweet. She was telling me off of YouTube. She trusts this source that sent her showing that they were talking to CJ's brother, and she said, and I know that's her brother's account, but I have not seen anything. It's all hearsay. So that to me, that does not apply. Hearsay is bullshit. And I love Marie, but it's bullshit.
Scroll back up.
Here, how about we just search her name?
Okay. You could try that. Because I did find her birth and I did find her daughter's birth on there. I'm not gonna yeah, statutory registers. Go on.
So it says there's
9 results in 2 categories.
Hold on, I'm gonna go back real quick. I'm gonna try something. I'm just gonna click on this and see what happens. Death certificates, just to see.
That's if you find something. That's if you find something in the index and you want an actual copy.
Okay.
I wouldn't do that.
What the fuck? Well, I'm just gonna see what pops up. Do we know if she's male or female? She is female, right?
Yeah, go to both. Because sometimes the gender is
okay
recorded. So Renfrew.
I don't know what district.
No, not that one. Up above, county, city.
Oh.
So then go to Renfrew.
Oh, that's where it is, Renfrew?
Yeah, that's the county or
okay.
And then they split the county up into districts. Okay.
There is nothing. Nothing. You put it all. Yeah, see, there's something's not right here, motherfuckers. This is how are people defending this if it is it's not okay, because not only are they making people that were her friend really sad, they're also making the people that people are pointing the fingers at saying this is your fault and blah blah blah, which I would never feel like shit for, by the way, because it is not my fault. First of all, it looks like it didn't even fucking happen.
Yeah, but I don't know how often that they update that. I don't know if it's the day or they do it every 30 days, every 60 days.
Death is pretty serious. I think they'd want to get on that. You know, it's not like somebody's updating their marriage fucking status or something. Like, this is death we're talking about. I think big time they'd want to update it because along with death comes life insurance and shit like that. So they're going to want to get on shit like that to get the ball rolling with everything that happens after the fact.
Right. But what I'm saying is, I don't know how long after a death that it becomes public on this index. So
right.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. If you really want confirmation, you would have to go to Greenock and write them and ask if the death was registered.
Yeah, and so I will type that. So the church that has no fucking idea who she is, they were approached by someone, they said, and asked to put her in there to pray for her. So the church told me, and I'll type in the websites where you guys can go to search for yourself. They said, so if you guys have a pen, and I'll also type it in the chat. They said, go to the Greenock Telegram. So it's GREENOCK Telegram, death announcements online.
Right. And also, I looked there and there's nothing.
Right. And also what Lufa also was looking at, they also said the Green Oak funerals on Facebook. Most funerals are listed on one or other of the sites, they said. And I searched both of those as soon as they sent this to me. This was November 2nd when they sent it to me at 2:47 p.m. And I immediately went over and looked, and there's nothing on any of those websites. So
yeah, so my advice is to contact Greenock directly and ask if death registration was filed, and it's not in the system yet.
Yeah, well, my advice is, CJ, I know you're fucking listening. Why don't you come out of hiding and apologize to people? Because now I'm about 99% sure. This is not fucking normal.
Nope.
And it's not because she's in a different country. It's not. It should not be this.
Actually, Scotland's easier to get civil registration records because that's how they make money. Like if you spend $25-$30 for a death certificate, they're going to give it to you.
Right. Exactly, Locomai. Like, why are you going to lie to people who literally have met each other because of true crime research and true crime interest?
Yeah, I don't take anything at face value until I look, especially with something like this.
Yeah,
I'm coming up empty.
And I would have no problem, like I'm pretty confident that I am correct. But if I was wrong, that 1%, and they're like, hey, dumbass, she really is gone, I would say I was wrong.
Yeah,
I have no problem saying that.
Same here. I'd even issue a public apology.
Yeah. Well, so, and on top of that, Wyoming, even Natasha said, I mean, look, I went directly to the church that, and please somebody tell me if Sally Ann answers my question. Where the hell did she know to look at that church? Because she seems to be the only one who knew about that tiny little ad.
Yeah, she might be Catholic, a minority, so who knows?
But the church doesn't know who the fuck she is the problem.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a prayer request. So we can scratch, that is not evidence. That could be scratched off the table. That is a simple prayer request that anybody can do. So that is not evidence.
All I can tell by that bulletin is it's a Catholic diocese.
Yeah,
so this is a Catholic church that the bulletin appeared in. Not the state church, the Church of Scotland, or its predecessor. What is it called? Free Church.
Well, back to what I was saying, though, about so not only do we have all of this that I've looked into myself, and many other people are, and you're getting nothing, but also you have to remember, Natasha said that she researched every funeral home in that area, and nothing. I'm beginning to think, and I don't know if anyone's ever spoke to her daughter Lucy, but I don't think she ever even had a daughter. I think that's made up. That's my personal opinion.
I sent you proof. She does have a daughter.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Where is it at?
It's in your inbox.
Okay, hold on. Let me see.
I took 2 screenshots. One's CJ's birth and one's her daughter's.
Is it in the Catfish Club?
No.
Oh.
You're private.
When did you send it? I don't see anything. Hold on.
Let me get my device.
Oh, let's see.
I can find it.
Wait.
Oh, here it
is. Not on November 1st, or
hold on. Let me double check. Okay, you sent me a message. Hold on.
Whoa, Bill, how are you just sitting on this screenshot you sent me? What the fuck?
Yeah, Bill? You see Saturday 2 to 11 a.m.
No. Listen, and I'm not going to show it. You found her on this website.
Yeah, Scotland people.
And it's showing she's alive. If she was deceased, it would say it's deceased. Do you see that? In the screenshot you sent me on the 1st, it said under the search, you found her. It's giving her full name, her surname, and her middle name. It's saying her town. It's saying the year she was born. But it's there. When you pull up somebody on a record like this, if they're deceased, it's going to say year of death or deceased. It's going to be
that'll be under the death index, which I found nothing. as of now.
Yeah. This is. I'm surprised you've been sitting on this because. Oh, okay. Hold on.
I sent it to you.
Yes, you are showing
I
me
was sitting on it. So
Lucy. Got it. Okay, so Lucy is real. Yes.
yes. CJ was never married. That's what the index suggests. So
Message the daughter and ask when the services are and what funeral. Her daughter doesn't have social media. I've looked.
It's either she doesn't have social media or it's under a different name.
Well,
and
but also we have to consider this too. And I know this sounds bad, but it's just the way people operate. Who's to say that the daughter's not in on it? Who's to say that any of her friends aren't in on it?
This may sound
we don't know.
This may sound cold, Robbie, but maybe CJ and her daughter weren't on the best terms because of CJ's behavior. And perhaps there won't be a wake. There won't be a funeral. They just
you have to have a death to have one of those, and I don't believe that occurred. I'm like really sure at this point. Come on.
Because with my grandmother, I'm just gonna say this. She didn't want a funeral. She didn't want a wake. She just wanted to be buried. You get what I'm saying?
I don't see CJ as being that type of person. She was very attention hungry. I don't see that. I don't see that whatsoever. That's just my opinion.
No fanfare. We're just following her wishes. So
yeah. Yeah, exactly. 71. Many people have passed away and it's online. And it's pretty sad that nowadays, but I guess that's what happens when you make friends with somebody that you've never seen before. You don't know exactly who they are. I don't give a fuck what people say. If somebody is telling you, hey, oh, we're friends, that's my friend, but they are holding so much information from you because they're scared of you doxing them or whatever, there's no reason to move forward.
I've already been doxed, so.
No, but what I'm saying is, there's no reason to move forward with a friendship like that because you don't trust each other. So you're not going to know if your friend passes. You're not going to know anything about their life. And that is sad. Those should not be separate. You should not be afraid to tell your friends who you are. What the fuck? Because then it creates issues like this that it's sad that in 2025, when someone announces your friend has passed, you don't believe them. Morning Never Cry Wolf. Oh, is that Tam Tam?
Yeah, that's Tam.
The at symbols are confusing me. Hey, baby love.
Yeah, that's Tam Tam. So.
You have a daughter name? Yeah, her daughter's name's Lucy.
Yeah, I even verified that.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to take any of those people at the Swan's word for anything.
I don't know. It just tells me that people have motives and agendas to fall out with you before they even start a friendship with you. And I think maybe that's why they don't give you their personal information, is because maybe that's the reason people come to these platforms, is because they do like to argue with people and they do want the drama and they know that eventually they are going to fall out with you. So they don't want to get that close to you or give you their information. Fuck all of you people that do that. You are destroying your life. What a miserable existence.
Yeah, there's very few people I give my information to. Just saying.
Fuck you, Billy. You send me dick pics all the time. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't reject or put it to my spam box, though. GLM is a crazy bitch.
Oh, please don't mention that cunt's name.
That's what See Something Say Something said. If she passed on October 25th, then 8 business days will be on November 6th. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess if we're going business days, it would be.
So we have 3 more days.
Longer. Let me just pull out my calendar because I suck at math.
Okay, let me see here.
25th.
That would be on Saturday.
So 1. So we'd start counting on the 27th, which it was Monday. 2, 3, 4, 5. Saturday's not a business day, right? It's just Monday through Friday.
Yeah, Monday through Friday.
So there's 5. So today's the 6th business day. Wait, yeah, today's the 6th business day. The 3rd.
Okay,
Monday.
let me see. The 25th. So it wouldn't be processed till Monday, the 27th. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh wait, I'm looking.
4 and 6. Yeah.
This is so the 5th, right? I agree, Lycan. You shouldn't trust anyone. You shouldn't like. I mean, there are people like Locomai. I mean, I fucking trust the shit out of her. I mean, she has all my passwords. There's people that you just know. You connect and you know you're lifelong. Like nothing can destroy that bond. Bill, you can go fuck yourself. I don't trust you. Actually, I haven't trusted you enough to give you the password to my house cameras yet because I'm scared you're going to see me naked. But in general, I wouldn't. But what's the point? Like, there's some people that come on here and they do like entertain people. Like Lycan, he entertains people. So there's really no need for him to make friends or anybody who's actually entertaining and talented because they come here to be the entertainment. But when there's people that are like channels that are specifically like social channels or chats, like drama channels, like communities, then those are people that are like meeting each other and becoming friends. I don't see the point of being in any of those communities. That's why I hate that word. If you're not going to like actually be a real friend and a real person to somebody.
Well, I was going to just say it as it is. The only person I probably give my information to is Jamie or Ian.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Well, I mean, you go with your gut, but nobody should be afraid to give their information. I think the only reason you should be afraid is if you're a shady cunt. And if you're one of those people that's going to fuck people over, then yeah, they're probably going to fuck you over too. And Jamie, like exploit your personal.
Jamie, I love your new avatar.
Same, baby love. Me too. Lacey, I personally, and I've thought about this, I think, and I'm pretty sure after all the fucking research and shit, I'm pretty sure that she would come back after this and it would be some sort of a tension in some weird way. I think she would. I don't think she'd stay gone forever. I think she'd come back and be like, I'm sorry, I had to, and there would be some excuse and explanation for ripping out the hearts of all her friends. So that's fucked up. Baby love, don't dox yourself. Marissa had something like this. Wrong name, found real name, and contacted the family. Huh? Had something like this. Wrong name found, real name, and contact. Well, that's definitely CJ's real name. I just don't like when people are like, don't look behind the curtain. Stop, leave it alone, leave it rest. And it's like, no. And I'll tell you why, specifically with Country Joe, that's a big fucking no for me. Because this bitch had the nerve to make fun of shoelaces that were fucking tied me up when I was raped. And then had the nerve to say that I was lying about it. Or that Nikki was lying about hers. Or anything like that. And then to lie about something like this, fuck off. That's what I say to that. And if you are actually deceased, well, rest in peace. But I don't fucking believe it's not. There's no fucking way at this point that I believe that. Bill, you're probably different, but I don't believe that. What do you believe, Bill?
I don't know what to believe at this point.
Lycan, I emailed the church and I showed the emails earlier in this live stream. They said the only reason they put CJ's name in there is because somebody had requested that they did for a prayer request. The church told me that they don't know who she is. She could be someone from over. They specifically said, I'll quote them. They said, names only get into our parish bulletin if someone has approached me and asked for the name to be included. I would have no reason to doubt the validity of the request. The death does not have to have taken place in this parish. It could have happened anywhere. They're talking about CJ's death. It could have happened anywhere in the country or even overseas. They specifically said, all I can say is that someone asked for her to be prayed for, and that's what we did. And that's it.
Yes, the only way to actually prove it is an obituary or a death certificate at this point.
Yeah, that's not her church.
Or a burial.
Right, but cemetery. That leads me back to Sally Ann. How the fuck did Sally Ann get this random... I mean, I'm sorry, but if I saw this, where's it at? If I saw something like this pop up, first of all, that's not appeasing to the eye. It doesn't catch my eye. It looks like a lot to read. It looks like boring nutrition facts that I don't give a fuck about. There's no way I'm reading that. And then when you zoom into the tiny, tiny little corner, it says Veronica and her Gavin. And now knowing that someone requested it was put there, how the fuck did Sally Ann find that tiny little print on that website and then be like,
that's a good
guys,
point.
Guess what? Now you could shut the fuck up. It's like, well, no, hold the phone a minute, Sally Ann. Did you call the church and request for that prayer request to be put in?
Yeah, because I do a Google search and I didn't even find that bulletin.
Oh, wait, hold on a minute. What is this? She said, okay, she said on her live that Lucy messaged her back on. Why isn't Lucy contacting her on her own fucking messenger? I thought Lucy was shutting down all of her social media. Why is she still using the social media she plans to shut down? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Nope. I just don't know.
I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, there's no fucking way. And the main thing that got me was when in the post that Lucy posted on CJ's fucking Veronica Facebook. Sorry. I don't know what's wrong with my throat. Yesterday, I was on the phone with Nikki and I just started vomiting out of nowhere, so I might have to run to the restroom. But
okay. Did you have a dick in your mouth last night, or what was the deal?
No, I think maybe that's the problem is I'm not getting lubed and moisturized enough right now in my life. But she said she was going to shut down all of her fucking social media. That stood out to me. There's no fucking way you would wouldn't you want to hang on to every video, especially if her daughter knew nothing about her YouTube? Wouldn't you want to explore and be like, oh, yay, now I have a bundle of videos that I've never seen of my mother to hang on to and cherish? Not, fuck this, in a couple days, we're shutting it all down. I've never heard of anyone asking a church for prayers after someone has died. Yeah, what the fuck? Not only that, but then using it as a weapon like Sally Ann did and being like, see, this is the proof. No, the fuck it isn't, Sally Ann, and I just proved you wrong.
I hope not either, Jamie. I hope this is legit, but I'm just questioning it like Robbie is.
That's exactly what I'm saying, Ladybug. Based on every little road that I followed of information, that's what I'm saying. Is I'm 99.9% sure that she is not. And if I'm wrong, then I will say I'm wrong.
Yeah. That's the way to go around here.
Who is Samantha Reese?
Reese?
Yeah, they've been backstage. I'm not letting them up. I don't know who that is. Sam and the Quiet something. I don't know what that is.
Is it Bree?
No.
Bree?
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm. I'm kicking him. When you search the name, the church prayer list doesn't even come up. Shut up.
Yeah,
I just heard
she's
Sally
right.
Maney
She's
say
absolutely
if
right.
only they had all the clips and videos of Country Joe. Well, guess who does have every single video and clip? However, again, CJ has passed in my humble opinion. That's fair.
Wouldn't she be dead either way?
That's Marie's friend. She is, yeah. I mean that she is gone either way.
Yeah,
I mean, I think she would come back from this because that's just how she operates, in my opinion. But
it's just my opinion here. But CJ isn't that smart. I don't think she'd be able to pull this off without.
Wait, that's Samantha Breeze? Here's my question. To anybody that's reaching out to Marie or Lori or anybody, to anybody saying, oh, I know I was their friend or I was close, shut the fuck up and start providing receipts. We don't give a fuck what label you put on yourself. I don't care who you say you are. I don't give a shit if you say that you're the fucking Pope. I want to see receipts, physical receipts. We don't know who the fuck these people are. I don't give a shit how close they say they are to CJ or anybody for that matter. If you do not have a death certificate or you do not have a funeral date and notice and anything like that to provide to people that what you're saying is correct, then you are just another person on the internet stating your opinion like the rest of us. But we have receipts and you do not.
Yeah, and CJ, if she is faking it, hypothetically speaking, she didn't count on this. She's not that bright.
Wait, is this who was just backstage? Samantha Reese? I've never seen her in CJ's chats. Have you?
I don't go over there.
Hold on, let me look at this account. This is the person that's the source that messaged Marie and them. Why are we just seeing you for the first time? Hold on. Let's see. Sam is Marie's friend. That's great. I'm glad we all have friends. We want receipts. So hold on. She is backstage. Let's see what she has to say. I'm going to put something over the screen.
All right. I'm willing to listen.
Yeah, I mean, of course I'm going to listen. I may not buy it, but I will listen. Hold on. Let me get something big enough to go over the screen. Okay. Hello.
Hey, I'm not got my camera on because I'm dermaplaning in my face.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine.
I'll come. Yeah. So I've known CJ for many years. I were in the old community. I had CJ's mobile number. I phoned CJ, she phoned me, sort of thing, right? The man who somebody contacted who's a brother is her brother. I have spoken to him in the past.
Okay, so hold on, let me pause just real quick. So her brother reached out to you?
No, I've spoke to her brother years ago.
Oh, you spoke to her brother years ago?
Many times, right? I don't know if you know, hold on, let me just shut this dog up. There were a massive situation years and years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, there's always situations. And her brother got him, something happened, so we got her brother's contact details. Not us, other people. And I've spoke to her brother in the past. So when whoever it is has contacted him and shown me, I'm like, yeah, well, that is him. So it is her brother that's contacted them.
So you're saying that someone showed you that they contacted her brother?
Yes.
Through, was it a phone call or was it a text message? Hello? Bill? Sam?
Yeah, I'm here.
Where'd she go?
No clue.
you've shown some their messages. Well, of course, I'm going to listen to this woman. However, she left. She'll be back. My question is, how do you know that CJ's brother, number one? She's saying she's known CJ a long time, and they had to reach out to her brother a long time ago, whatever. Okay. Well, anybody could be anyone's brother, really, or say they are. So
that I can believe for this reason. I've seen receipts that CJ called Marie 21's family. So I could see that.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Marie, hold on. And I have about 15 more minutes and then I got to go. But yeah. Okay. Sorry, Sam. Are you back?
I'm back. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah. So I've spoke to this brother in the past, not recently. I won't contact him now, obviously, because of what's happening. So I have to admit, I didn't believe not that I didn't believe that Michelle had spoke to Lucy. Not that I didn't believe it, but I did question it. I think everybody's questioned it, right?
Yeah.
But when I was shown the Facebook messages between this person and the brother, and I've spoke to this brother before.
Can you do me a favor? Can you have your friend ask why there's no death certificate? Like, what are the conversations they're talking about? So these are text messages that you're reading, right? What are they saying in these messages? Hello?
Guess she got cut off again or something.
I'm going to drop a link for...
I already did.
Oh. God, I want to make out with you, Bill. Fuck. I want to be on you. I want to pee on you, Bill. She left again. Wait, why is she leaving when I'm asking questions? I asked the last time and she left. I said, are these text messages or phone call? Then she dropped off. So now I said, are these messages or what are they saying? And she dropped off again. Why? Listen, people are going to want to know what you're talking about with her brother because there's no death certificate. People are going to want to know, like Natasha was her friend. Why are people shutting Natasha out, who has raised money, lots of money for CJ, when all she wants to do is pay her respects and send flowers? How come nobody's fucking giving her those? Anybody can create fake text messages. Anybody can say there's someone's name. So this girl sounds very nice, Sam, but this is hearsay. This is not, I feel like Judge Judy right now. This is fucking hearsay. I don't want to hear hearsay. I want to see solid fucking evidence.
Mm-hmm.
You could sit there and tell me all day, every day that you've spoke to someone's brother, but there's still no death certificate. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in the facts. I don't want to hear gossip. I don't want to hear he said, she said. I don't want to hear, oh, well, they said this to the brother. They said that. I don't give a shit about that. I want receipts, bitch.
Yeah, and I even...
No, you're not a bitch, Sam. Maybe you are. I don't know.
Yeah, but my last live on this topic was I was debunking that obituary on that memorial site as fake. And I think I did that.
To be fair, the family may not want anyone on YouTube to know too much on how... Well, I find that very interesting, Becca Chu, when this brother, supposed brother, is having full-fledged conversations with people. That doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. Because
hold on.
I'll just say this.
Is that you, Marie?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Is that you, Sam?
Because all the information was wrong. That's why it was deleted.
I don't know what Sam said because I haven't just heard what she said. I was trying to get up here, but I promise you, I've seen the proof myself. I know 1,000,000% it's her brother's account because it's his business account. I don't want to be saying much more because I can't dox him. Also, somebody.
With that being said, hold on.
Hang on, I'm gonna tell you something, and I'll send you the proof. But I can't. I want you not to. You need to promise me you're not gonna share it. So.
Well, you could send it to me, but I'm gonna run it through AI.
Well, let me tell you something. Yeah, you can. I don't mind that. So somebody years ago was accused of contacting Lucy's dad. CJ set it all up. And then she doxed Lucy's dad in the process. This person reached out to him years ago to ask him to prove that she hadn't messaged him. The conversation from years ago is here with conversation today that she's asked him herself because of all this speculation. So you can see the conversation from years ago and the conversation from today.
So, okay. So what I'm gathering is...
But that's the second lot of proof I've seen, by the way.
Okay, so let me see if I got this right. So years and years ago, people spoke to Country Joe's brother.
I believe so, yeah. I don't know the ins and outs of that story.
But then how do you know it's the same guy?
Because the person who reached out to me is not Sam.
Okay.
But Sam, no, I've shown Sam the messages. The person who reached, I know it's for his account. If you don't want to believe me, I can't do any more, Robbie, but I would not sit here and lie about something like that. Now, I'm willing to share the conversation that I've been sent today because I've been told I can. Then you can see that this conversation today is with the same person that happened years ago. And there's videos of that out there, so you can go and see the videos and know it's the same thing and it's been proven who it is. Do you want me to DM them to you?
Yeah, you could do that. I think you might be being played, Marie.
I know, Robbie. I know that I can be a bit silly sometimes, but
I'm not calling
I
you
know
stupid.
this. Let me send them to you. Let me send them to you. I don't think I'll knock myself off.
Here's my problem that I'm having, and there's no death certificate. There's no death. There's no...
The death certificate does not have to be released yet.
No, that church doesn't know who the fuck CJ is.
But doesn't mean that there's many churches in that area, not just that one, that are Catholic. It doesn't mean that there's going to be at that church. As you said, anyone can ring up. Pardon?
She was on a bulletin at that specific church.
Yeah, but anybody could ring up. That could be some member of a family who lives by that church. Anybody can ring up a church.
There's no... Okay, well...
I understand what you're saying, but over here...
No, I have some homework. Hold on, because I'm speaking quick because I have to go soon.
Yeah, can I just explain how it works here, though?
No. Hold on. Have your friend ask the brother to provide an obituary, because ask him, or just ask,
obituary where, Robbie? Not everybody does them over here.
Wait, but they do, and it's been deleted. Ask him that.
There was an obituary and it's been deleted.
Why has... Oh yeah, go into Google search. Everybody can.
No, but that's been fraudsters admitted it was there.
Hold on, because I'm speaking facts. I have solid receipts. This is not.
Yeah, I've seen them myself.
So if you go to Google, folks, you type in Veronica Gavin obituary, it will pop up a link. You click on the link, and
Robbie, have you seen Fraudbuster has already admitted it was them who made them?
What?
Yes, on their community post.
Hold on. How do you know Fraudbuster is not CJ? You don't. It's a troll account. That does not...
Well, they got her date of birth wrong as well.
It's what?
On those obituaries that you're calling obituaries, those things, they were made apparently in America, where regardless of that, they got her date of birth wrong.
Listen.
I'm just saying that what I've seen.
Right, and I don't care what you've seen or heard. I want to see
facts. I understand the speculation.
Anybody can come on and say, yeah, I spoke to his brother, and I'm not saying you're lying.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that is not solid evidence. I don't give a shit who is claiming to be CJ's brother. I don't care who's talking to who. I don't care who says how close they were to who. The facts are the facts. There is no death documented. There's
not no death documented. I understand that, but over here it doesn't have to be straight away.
There's no obituary. You
don't have to have an obituary neither.
But how come all of those aren't? There's none of them. None of it. It all doesn't add up.
I understand what you're saying. I honestly do, and I can totally see where you're coming from, because. But over here, it's not uncommon to have a private, close funeral for family only. It's not uncommon.
This is a good point, Marie. Maybe CJ is Fraudbusters and put the wrong birth date to throw people off so they can't find who she actually is and that she's actually still alive. That's also a thing that could have happened.
Maybe.
People need to use their brain.
I don't believe that is true, but I see what your point is.
Yeah.
I have one question for you, Marie.
Oh yeah.
So you have to have. You're in England, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So in England, don't you have to have a death certificate after so many days?
Laws are different. She's from Scotland, so it is different. But I did speak to somebody from Scotland who I speak to from my channel, and they said that it's not unusual for it not to have been public yet.
Okay.
But I do think that you have to have it publicly eventually there.
No, this whole situation is unusual. There's a lot of things that are just conveniently taking their time to pop up, and there is no evidence.
Robbie, do you know how long it takes for a funeral over here? It can take up to 4 weeks.
I don't give a shit.
I'm just saying.
Listen, hold on a minute. That may take long for a funeral. It doesn't take long for facts to pop up that somebody's dead. The fact that
in England you wouldn't find out. So I don't know. Like I said about Scotland,
her own closest friends are questioning this. I
understand that. I totally understand that.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go and I'll get you those messages. I'll see if the person can do a screen recording so then you can see it fully. And I'll send it to you ASAP. But thank you for listening to me.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah, I'm just, I adore Marie, but that's not proof. And because she sent me, yesterday, Marie sent me a voice message and it said, hey, a friend of a friend messaged me and we know for sure that this is CJ's brother and they talked to him. And I'm like, where's the proof? I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear gossip. I want to see solid evidence. And not only me, but many other people have been looking into solid evidence. This reminds me a lot of the time that there was a lot of gossip and people defending, including CJ, saying, no, that's a real receipt. CJ made a fake receipt to St. Jude's donation for crying out loud. So I don't give a shit what receipts you're sending me. There's still nothing on record publicly that there's a death. So you could send me whatever, and I'm going to run it through an AI generator to see if it's fucking fake. And matter of fact, if you send me anything on the brother, I'm probably going to fucking call him too. Because it's not adding up. No, it's okay, Samantha, but you kept dropping down every time I had a valid fucking question.
You can see how that looks, Samantha.
I asked you, Samantha, so can you answer in chat? Because I literally have to go in like 5 minutes. I said, were these text messages or a phone call? Did I get an answer from either one of them?
I don't think so.
What was said in these? What are these people talking? I highly doubt that CJ's brother, with what he's going through, is going to have a full-fledged conversation with a random stranger from the internet and still provide no proof. And then we're just supposed to take their word for it that is the proof that she's gone. Well, I'm not sorry, but there's no public record that she's deceased. There's no obituary. And the only record publicly that we have is a prayer request at a church that I've spoken to that doesn't know who the fuck CJ is. All they know is somebody approached them and said, can you pray for them? And next thing you know, Sally Ann's popping it up on her fucking community post. In my personal opinion, it was Sally Ann that called that church just to get people to shut up.
Yeah, I could buy that.
Things may happen slowly, but listen, there's a lot of people where I have heard that they passed away or been, spoke with their family and stuff. And we've had to wait a while for the funeral to happen, but we did not have to wait for validation of their death. I cannot believe these people are sitting here saying, oh, well, it takes a while to find out if someone's dead or not. Really? Then why is there a fucking Amber Alert if somebody goes missing? Why the fuck can you report missing people after 72 hours? At this point, she's not dead. She's a missing fucking person. That's what the fuck
okay,
she
wait
is.
a minute. Wait a minute,
Missing.
Robbie. I'll just send something.
Exactly. Ask her how she got the bulletin. We are dealing with a missing person here.
Robbie, let me put this up real quick on the screen.
Oh, go ahead. And
So,
then I have like 3 minutes left. But.
Yeah. So, okay, let me just see here. All right, share screen. And go.
Yeah, it's not. Listen, it's not like people are contacting the church and harassing them or saying mean stuff. No, they're just wanting to know the truth. That's it.
So, put that up. Let me just.
Oh yeah, I saw. I didn't know if we were supposed to put that up. I saw someone.
So look at the bottom. Look at the bottom.
It's kind of blurry, Bill. Is it blurry on your end, guys? Can you zoom? Oh, yeah, there you go. Zoom. There you go.
So look at the bottom.
The very bottom, John.
Gavin, Veronica.
Oh, scroll down more. Scroll. There. Wait, no, scroll down. There we go. Leave it there.
All right.
Okay, and what is this?
This is the death index.
Oh, that's deaths?
Yeah.
47 Agnes. So, and this is on the same website that we were just on searching it?
Correct.
And then, so it says no image on the side over there. Why is hers? Is there an image for hers? Is that why it doesn't say no image?
No image, because it was just
Lycan found the record.
Yeah. There's no, how do I say this?
But hold on a minute, because we were just on the website and typed in the same thing. Hold on, let me go back. I'm going to type in that name and see what pops up. So, and let me ask you, so Agnes, is this her middle name?
Yeah.
And what is this?
And that matches the birth index from what I found. So
put Gavin and check 2025 as the year. Okay, hold on. What was the website again, Bill, that you had me sign up for?
Scotland's People.
Scotland's People. Okay. Welcome to Scotland's People. Thanks for signing up. Okay. So let me click here.
So it says that her mother's maiden name was Haney.
Oh, okay. That's what that is. Okay.
Yeah, that's the mother's last name. So.
Okay. It's making me log in again.
Yeah. It's good for that.
Update details. Okay. I'm going to the home search. And so I'm going to type in
her full name.
Veronica Agnes Gavin?
Yes.
Okay.
And then just put 2025
share
to 2025.
Share screen. Okay, so Gavin.
Correct. Put in Veronica Agnes.
Veronica Agnes. Veronica.
A-G. And yes, yeah, Agnes.
Okay.
Search. No.
Wait, what?
Put 2025 to 2025.
Oh, okay. 2025 to 2025.
Yes. So, update results.
Oh, look. Death, 1 record found.
Okay.
There it is.
There it is.
Okay, but what is this? What is RD name?
So that's the registration district.
Okay.
His registration district that seems to match.
Thank you, Lycan. See, leave it up to Lycan. And who was trashing him the other day? And he's the one who just found it. So if this is correct, and I will correct myself and say, okay, now I'm finally convinced if this is hers, which I mean,
it's the Scottish death index. So
okay,
so this will show,
and that checks out because 47. She was born in 78.
Yeah, June 20th, 1978, in Greenock.
So she is dead.
Yes,
yes. Oh wait, was I not sharing the screen? I thought I was. Hold on. Oh, that's why it's not showing it.
I just took it down, so because
There we go.
You have it.
So here it is. So if you go to this website, and you guys can do this yourself, okay? Go to Scotland's People, and then
sign for an account.
Yeah, sign up for an account. I mean, I don't have any credits, but it's still letting me use it. It let Lycan use it, and many other people have messaged me about this. So if you type in, but you have to do it the way that we did it. So let me go back and show people.
So you could just go. You could just go to statutory registers and then go to the deaths.
Yeah, or just search, because when I typed in search, it'll say birth certificate and also death. So when you do that, I think the problem why it wasn't popping up for us before was we were going from what, like 1913 to 2025. I don't know why it wasn't showing. If you do from 2000,
I could tell you exactly why. Because it takes days for the index to update.
Yeah. Oh, Samantha, I don't want to buy the certificate. I just wanted to know the facts. Like, I don't need her death certificate. That's not something that I need in my possession. But when people, especially based on her history on here, are saying things that are not adding up, then people are not going to believe it. I'm not going to believe something until receipts are put in my face.
And this is
regardless of who says what.
And this is a receipt that cannot be denied.
This cannot be denied. It is so the year of death 2025. I mean, this has to be her. That's her name.
Her, because I looked in the birth index, and that's the age matches.
So I feel relieved now. Yeah. Now I feel like I can, because before I was like feeling anger and annoyed because everybody's going back and forth. Everybody's saying bullshit that is just hearsay nonsense bullshit. And I'm a person who goes straight to facts. If facts are not in my face, and for the record, folks, this was Lycan that did this. So all you people talking shit about him out there, he's the one who just cracked the case on this. It was not me or Bill. It was Lycan.
Yeah. And I'll admit that, but I looked a few days ago and didn't find it. So it must have came up in the last 48 hours. So
okay. So with that being said, I can say how I feel about it now. I hope she rests in peace. Period. Now I don't feel like I'm being fooled. Now I don't feel annoyed. I feel convinced. I feel like people now, we can shut the fuck up about it and let her truly rest in peace. And that's what I will do. I told you guys, if I was wrong, I was wrong. And Lycan cracked the motherfucking case.
Yeah, the same way.
Because he was like, check your messages. And I saw that, but I was like, what is all this? I didn't know.
Yeah, it's the Scottish birth, marriage, and death index is public in Scotland. So
yeah. Well, with that being said, I mean, I really do have to go, but I'm glad that we got down to the bottom of it. And I wish nothing but the best for her family. I'm sorry that people have lost her. No, she was not nice to me, but that doesn't mean that she doesn't deserve to rest in peace, because she does. Now, I didn't believe she was resting in peace. I thought she was behind the scenes pulling strings and all that shit. So that's what annoyed the shit out of me. And I didn't like that bottom of it.
Thank you, Jamie, for looking again.
Thank you, Lycan, because he really did. I was about to go and he was like, check your messages. And then he sent it to you too.
Yes.
And now it's right there in our faces. There is no arguing it at this point. I mean, we don't have the full certificate, but we don't fucking need it. It's right there.
We don't need it.
A valid website.
The information I looked up matches this death.
Yes. And Marie, to be fair though, I don't go based off hearsay. You did tell me, but I don't like hearsay. I have to see solid facts. And I don't think you lied. I'm like, I don't want to hear back and forth. Like, he said this, she said this, she said that.
Or I heard this from the grapevine.
Yeah, I don't care about that. I want to see like this right here. This is what I didn't want to see it, but I wanted to see solid proof. So there it is. May she rest in peace. Hopefully everybody can now, I know I will. You're not going to hear me questioning it anymore.
Yeah, this is proof enough for me, and it's even better than church bulletin, because you're right.
It's way better.
Anyone could put in for prayers for anything.
Yes.
All they got to do is ask.
Yeah, that church bulletin was bullshit. Like anybody could do that. This is the type of receipt that I needed to be convinced. And you guys have to understand, people have faked their fucking deaths on here, including her. So it's like, it's hard to believe shit because people are sick in the fucking head like that. Disgusting.
And someone that finds joy and, like you said earlier, in someone's essay and someone's childhood abuse,
yeah,
that's disgusting. That's disgusting. I expect nothing less from them over there in the swamp.
But and another one bites the dust. Yes, now we can let her rest, because I was not convinced. And this woman that I'm speaking of did not let me rest immediately after I was raped. So you can shut your fucking mouth, bitch.
I agree with you on that.
It doesn't make her a saint, by the way, folks. Okay, but we don't need to disrespect her. We don't. It's over. She's in a better place. That's a wrap.
Yeah, and I'm just going to remember her for her shenanigans on here. I can't think of a positive thing about her.
Yeah.
At this point,
I can't either.
I'm just gonna leave it at that. I don't want to sit there and drag a dead person.
But before we go, I mean, I always do. I do it even when people are alive. Can you say 3 nice things about her?
I can't think of one. Sorry.
Sorry. Her laugh was contagious. I'll say that. When she liked you, she was really nice. See, that's disrespect. I don't think she was talented. I do think that she was like a gesture, a court gesture. She did like to entertain. So she was a character in the sense to where she did entertain me many times.
Yeah, but how do I say this?
And she wasn't afraid to, she wasn't afraid to face the people, like Nikki says. She would hop on a panel.
That is true. That is true.
Trying to do it without pointing out the horrible, terrible things that outweigh everything else. But I have to, because
she didn't have
I feel like I'm in Drowning Mona at her funeral.
She didn't have an opinion of her own. She read the room and went what was popular. And I have no respect for that.
Yeah.
Because I will say something even if it's not popular.
Mm-hmm.
I will say what I think about something.
That's it's crazy. And you know, people sit there and they're like, why do you care so much? This literally, her last live stream was talking about my death. No fucking idea why she chose that as her topic, but it was. So deal with it. If you think someone's going to fake a death because you could have considered it yourself, in my opinion, I would never fucking do that. First of all, because I'm a real legit person on here. People would know I was lying like that. I'm not afraid to show who I am. Now, people that fake their deaths don't reveal a lot about themselves, so you're able to do that under a troll account. It's impossible for me to do that because people know how to exactly to find me. Even my haters know how to find me. So that would never cross my mind to fucking do that. That's sick and disgusting. And people have done that on here, including CJ has done that. So that's why we think of that. It's not because it crossed my fucking mind. Maybe you
had her so-called unaliving attempt or whatever.
Yeah. Lil Giblet, I mean, you're under a troll account, so of course you could fake your death. Nobody gives a shit or knows who the fuck you are. That would be so easy for you to do, and nobody would give a fuck. Do you have
71? Yes, 71. And I'm probably gonna put it up on a community post so everyone can see for themselves.
Yes. anyways, I really do have to go. I gotta
All
go
right.
to the gym. And
Let me just pop down real quick.
okay. Guys, have a good day. And thank you again. That was not us that cracked the case. It was Lycan that did that. I don't know why our searches weren't working on the same fucking website, but he did it. So anyways, have a good day and rest in peace, CJ. Goodbye.
No, no chance. No, no dance. No chance. No dance. No chance. Give me second chances.